effects and some like just basic ass smoke graphic. I'm in charge of making the new look for the whole company, so this is part of it. Check.
But first, a moment of silence.
Lucas, that was a beautiful rendition of our national anthem.
It sure was. And kicking off for 9DG, we got Alex in net, followed by Jason Alvarado, Daniel Tremali in the back. Rios, a god in these parts, also starting. Frank and Andy also filling out the lineup for 9DG.
And the Mississauga Dolphins, Seabass in net. They've got Noodles, they've got Rashawn, they've got Cisco, probably my favorite player in the semis. They got Isaiah, and they got Lee. Dolphins start with the ball.
And folks, we got a full house here tonight. If you got a chance, make sure to crack a cold one right before this game's about to pop off.
For those of you just joining us, one of these teams are going to win $100,000. The way the game works, 30 minutes is going to be played, and then it goes to target score in golden goal. So the game doesn't end after 30, and here we go. Lee working on Rios, and that's great defense by Matthew.
Lee's going to be the target man here on this team. This Dolphins team has really been solid throughout the tournament.
Both teams had long roads to get to this place. Incredible game between 9DG and BSB yesterday in the semifinals. Rashawn with the shot, just wide.
And that's something we've seen throughout the whole tournament. Sebastian leaking up with the forward here, Rashawn. Let's see if they can make something happen.
9DG starting with the ball, very slow, methodical. I keep getting that word wrong. We've got Alex.
Like a professor here. School's in session.
Mississauga Dolphins known to take on the pressure.
And boy, can they handle it.
Got to feel confident with Sebastian in net. Oh, Frank.
The big man. Let's go.
Scored a goal so similar to that yesterday. Shields the ball well, turns, shoots. You're going to see that a lot.
And the Dolphins looking smooth so far, like a fish in water, so to speak.
Little history on the Mississauga Dolphins. They started as a cricket team, won championships in cricket, started basketball, then got into soccer. They're known to be quite successful on the tournament circuit.
Listen, I need a fact check on that first, because there's no way I can truly believe that.
We were told, we believe it, we're gullible. Andy with the free kick. They scored one on the other side with Andy on the ball. Let's see if they have something cooked up right now. Oh!
Jamali hitting it on the post.
When this 9DG team has a dead ball situation, they make something dangerous happen. Coached by the infamous Johnny Williams. Noodles with the ball.
Looking. Looking.
The TFC Academy product, Lee, skies it. Give him a few more of those, and I'm sure he'll bury one.
Making 90G a little bit more honest with how they're going to put the ball around. And Rashawn there coming back from the forward line, really making everyone work there.
Both teams feeling each other out.
Like two teens at their first high school dance.
Andy with the ball. Out to Chamali.
Jay, get off his shoulder, Jay. Off his shoulder so the first touch beats him.
Jason Alvarado with the ball there. Really stepped up this tournament for the team.
He is a tree trunk. He's so strong, you have to foul him.
Listen, you're not going to uproot that tree, that's for sure.
Just as I said, something dangerous is going to happen with 9DG on a dead ball situation in the final third. This time, Chamali on the ball.
Jason on it now. Let's see if he looks out for Rios. Man who should be on the ball a whole lot more than he has been so far.
Rios, go a little further. Go further away so you can beat him.
He's in the play now.
There we go.
Great defense by Cisco. If anyone watched the stream, Cisco yesterday was a lightning bolt. Started off on that left side, was dynamic, moved to the right, found more success.
Smashing going forward with the ball yet again. Looks like 90G knows what they're doing with that.
Noodles.
Zaya on the back post. Zaya on the back post. And Jason going forward here. A little unsure what he wants to do there.
Bit of a slide tackle. We've seen that called many times yesterday. No complaints from Mississauga Dolphins. Great call by the ref.
And folks, just to remind you, slides are illegal in this game here.
Frowned upon, illegal, whatever you want to call it. They stopped the play.
Andy, a little higher, please.
You're going to have to think the Dolphins are going to have to call for a hero here. Maybe Aquaman.
Andy with the ball.
Frank in the corners, not where you're used to seeing him here.
When you have Rios also playing the post up, they can interchange.
90G just holding that ball like they've used to this whole tournament.
Oh, Rios in the slot.
Mississauga Dolphins really absorbing that pressure. Almost like they know what they're doing. Jamali on the ball.
Frank the tag! Goal! He'll do one more. He's got a busy day at the Home Depot tomorrow. That's Frank the Tank, baby.
Let's just say he might have a hangover tomorrow morning, folks.
And he just started.
You got to think, they're probably putting calls in for booths and bottles tonight.
Bit of a background on this Mississauga Dolphins team. They've been behind in these knockout stages twice, but they're here. They've been this place before. Resilient, they come back.
And I got to tell you, them being behind, not much of a concern. A team like this, they know what they're doing from behind the man. And 90G really doing a good press there. Jesse winning the ball from a seemingly open opportunity.
Noodles with a rare loss of possession.
A man so good on the ball.
Had to foul Jesse to stop the play. Jesse, super experienced in these types of tournaments. Chamali orchestrated the first goal with the pass into the danger area. He does see it all.
Marco Rodriguez collecting the ball here. Let's see what he can do.
Frank on the field, and I bet you the Mississauga Dolphins are a little more relaxed.
Big sigh of relief, that's for sure, folks.
But they have some other dangerous players, this 9DG team.
Marco making a good run forward. It wasn't seen, though. Seeing a bullet train coming on here.
Jared.
I didn't know there were train tracks on this field.
Jesse, that's what the experience does. He dips, he doodles, spins around, and he holds possession.
Look at Rashawn just thinking. Looking for that chance to put the squeeze on the goalie here.
They're starting a higher press. Dolphins are starting to press higher. And that's what he does!
Rashawn!
Rashawn! What a miss of margins.
And
There's the Dolphin
that's what
I
he
wanna
does! Rashawn!
Doesn't finish.
And Damien with
Oh,
a
goodness.
clever flick there. Unfortunately, it doesn't hit the target.
They are going to pick their spots to press that high.
Look at this. 9DG making the long ball have to go forward from
Oche,
Mississauga
great
Dolphins.
spin and some defense.
Seeing a lot of pressing coming in here.
Love that call from the ref. Great call.
Looking back to pass to Chris
Lewis
the Noodles.
checking in. Mr. Noodles out to Seabass, the Uruguayan keeper.
And for me personally, MVP of this tournament so far.
He's my favorite. He'll christen my kids.
Chris taking the ball deep like that. Love it.
Noodles on the wing!
Oh!
Oh, Zaya right there. He needed to be more of a shark than a dolphin there. Sense the blood in the water. And finish strong.
Boy, oh boy, I would not want to be in that pond.
Alex with the ball. In the corner. Great defense by Lewis. What a turn by Cisco!
Breaking out of that.
Oh, a little
there.
too much. A little too much flair, but he gets it back.
Cisco really making them work. Oh. No foul there. Dolphins looking for it, though. But they got the ball.
Cisco being helped up by the ref. Cisco on that right side now, where he was even more dangerous than the left yesterday.
And Oche driving forward with the ball.
Oche, that is not a good move.
A foul you may not want to do.
Didn't know that was okay, the old grab and throw down. But you gotta do what you gotta do to win $100,000.
And listen, that's my Friday night already, folks.
The referee with his hand in his pocket like a holster with that yellow card, just as a little threat, little warning. Keep it under control. Lewis on the ball. Cisco!
But I hardly knew him. You know he's going to go back to Sebastian there.
Mr. Safety, Sebastian. Hasn't seen many go in his net, but
A little bit of trash talk on the side here, folks. Let's see what happens. Bit of friendly banter.
Hey, gotta watch here. Yes. In here.
Well, we have a chance here, folks. Mods, can we make sure the chat stays clean? Sports League Canada does not condone any sort of harassment or abuse of staff or fans or players. Let's just keep it clean, folks, on this beautiful long weekend.
Sebastian with the ball. He scored the golden goal, game winner in the semifinals against the Detroit Arabs. You got to figure they're in this game until the end because of the golden goal format.
And Zaya on the ball here. There's a man who knows what he's doing.
Lewis.
You got to think, when's Sebastian going to take his first shot on target?
I'm waiting eagerly.
Boy, am I edging in suspense. Great
It
pressing.
looks like the shot.
Marco with some great press in there, making Sebastian take that first shot that I was just referencing. Almost like I'm a fortune teller.
Sebastian, that right foot is now warm. He wants another. Cisco.
You got to say, Cisco's already turned the oven on, and he's going to start cooking soon. Dolphins looking for a foul there. Unfortunately, they're not going to get it here, Rob.
Might have lost possession beforehand. It is a goal kick. Lots of changes happening from the 90G team. We've got Big Frank back on. We've got Rios on.
Boy, I've never seen Rios been given this much time on the ball. Big mistake, potentially. And Dolphins being particular with when they're going to press or when they're not. They're letting Alex come forward with the ball. Almost inviting it. Like that invitation to prom.
90G coach wanting the Mississauga Dolphins to press a little higher, giving them more space.
90G really using the depth that they have on the team. Feels like everyone's getting out there. Making sure everyone stays fresh.
Frankie, go a little deeper. Balance. I need balance.
Johnny Williams wants balance.
Let's see if he gets it. And Isaiah there, inviting that pass, but they're going to Frank the post.
Oh, a rare miscontrol by Frank. Puts his hand up in acknowledgement. He knows he should do better there. There goes my hero.
You gotta think, knees weak, arms are heavy.
Noodles on the ball. He likes this one-on-one matchup right through the legs.
Oh, getting a little clever there.
It's gonna take something special to unlock this 90G team. Their D is impressive.
And Noodles, a little ambitious there with the cross. Not going to work here, that's for sure. Isaiah unfortunately coming off. Real star on this team.
But we've got Rashad, and he almost had a goal early on in the game with a high press. There it is, Rashawn.
And the Dolphins coming through with a good press there.
Just a slight miss. Rashawn probably one of the fastest on the field, and if he was a touch faster, he probably would have got that. I don't know how much faster you can get than Rashawn. But he has it right now.
Rashawn's in.
What a goal by Rashawn! The Dolphins tie it up.
Somebody sound the conch. Dolphins are in session.
Incredible work. Isaiah must have sensed that Rashawn is going to get a goal. Subbed off, and within seconds,
It's almost
makes an
inevitable.
impact.
Can't say no to him.
Oh, the fans are loving it. The chants are starting.
Let's just say it's got me riled up here, folks. Not sure how to release the energy, that's for sure. Rio's posting up there.
Oh, Rios.
Keeping the ball? No. Cisco keeping him.
Oh,
Hoche.
Hoche.
But I hardly knew him.
Rashawn! Oh, my goodness.
This guy is dynamic. Lightning in a bottle here,
Keep
Rob.
him on the rest of the game. It's a Rashawn versus Frank type of affair. He's smiling. He knows. He knows he's a difference maker.
They just tell him to start playing now? Because, my God, the game changed when he came on.
90G Dolphins need to keep this energy up.
If you thought I was feeling them right now, got another thing coming. Excellent refereeing going on so far. Folks, we're seeing a real high press coming out of the Dolphins here. Almost like it's mating season.
Slow build up by 90G.
Only looking to collect the ball out of the back there, but Rashawn is starting to funnel, making him look long.
Oh, Frank wanted that ball early, didn't get it. Little hesitation by the goalkeeper.
Gotta make sure it goes to feet there, folks.
And then a little off. Lewis with some great defense on somebody at least 4 times his size. Lewis.
Jamali reading that.
Rios.
Almost he's like he's 10 seconds ahead of
Loses
everyone
a
else.
shoe. Heck, I lose my hat on plays like that.
A little bit of banter going on here, folks. Keep it
Tell
light.
Rios to tie his shoe. You'd think you'd do that before a game.
Hey, listen, he's doing something right. I wouldn't change it at this point.
Shamali with the dead ball.
Big shout out to Sports League Canada for throwing on what is Canada's largest ever money tournament.
Both
Division.
of these teams have started on Thursday in group stage. Group stage and knockouts on Friday. Quarterfinals and semis on Saturday. And now a final on Sunday. Lewis off to Hoche.
Welcome back to Cisco again. That man knows what he's doing.
Needs to make him dance a little.
A little bit of tango.
Little shimmy, little shake and bake. Back to Seabass.
In the kitchen cooking up some stir fry.
Seabass
Oh!
with a howitzer.
And Chamali looking for a potential open net there. Whoa!
Oh, Cisco, phenomenal
What
defense.
the defense. My God.
Does it on both ends, that's Cisco.
And Marco taking the ball. Man, really knows what he's doing on the ball. Look at that footwork. Pleasure to watch this, folks. A real treat on this beautiful Victoria Day long weekend we have here. And if you're at home, make sure to crack a cold one in our honor. Because we can't. We're on the job.
Cisco trying to get around Franco. Oh, and loses it. He's a tower around you. Earns himself a corner. Corners, they're going to play it short. But you got to figure cross it in. It's about big head of Frank.
Andy close up for the ball with it now. Look at this 90G building out of the back, out of their own corner. They know what they're doing.
Look at that battle in the box.
Feels like I'm in a Game of Thrones
goodness.
episode. And Rashawn's showing some frustration. Everyone, actually.
Strong like bull, that Rios is. And if you take him down, you probably did it in a nefarious action. It's a foul. It's a free kick for someone that's so dangerous in these dead ball situations.
You know what, Rob? While we got a chance here, 100K. What would you do with it if you were the winner?
Oh, 100,000. I got nothing for you, Luke. Why don't you tell me what you?
Yeah, I mean, I might invest a bit in low equity stock index fund, but let's see. Oh,
Oh,
clean up on aisle 5.
look at that.
Folks, we're seeing the tension coming here. People can taste that 100K. Reservations have been made for the booths and bottles. Let's see who's paying.
One team is going to walk away with 100,000, and the other team is going to walk away with some deep sadness at being this close to that kind of money.
Hopefully it's not a real injury here, folks. Fantastic player.
A real catalyst. Scored the golden goal in the round of 16. was a big impact in the quarters and semis. You need someone like Chamali on the field.
And Rios looking at Noodles here. Let's see if Rios can put the press.
Noodles now on the left, Cisco on the right. They've switched it up.
Chris is going to take him on. Yeah.
Oh,
Good
goodness.
defense. Making sure that ball doesn't go across the box too much. Chamali getting hunted by a wild pack of Dolphins. Don't think I'd ever say that in my life.
Just so coached. They listen to every word their coach says. He says jump, they say how many times.
It hasn't shown them wrong yet. It's a pleasure to be around the man.
Back to Alex, the keeper. Very slow. Mississauga not falling for this trap that it looks like 90G is trying to play.
Jared Phillips coming back, collecting.
Runs himself a corner. Always with a restart.
Team tried and tested and true, knowing what they're doing with the ball. It's like watching art in motion.
Oh, Rios, what control by Rios. My goodness.
Don't want to.
What a layoff by Rios.
Oh. Marco looking at a good hit there. Unfortunately, too many people in the box.
He is very wide, broad shoulders. It's hard to get around him. Jared on the ball.
Look at that fancy footwork out of Marco. Not his first time doing this, that's for sure. Oh, now it's getting a little ambitious there. Want to make sure you avoid those situations if you can.
Rashad already stole it the first time. Goal scorer as well. He just senses it.
Seeing Isaiah come back in the match. See if he can be the catalyst for the change that we want to see in the world here today.
You two stay disciplined on the side. You gotta step to him.
Look at 90G just holding back at the halfway line.
Yes, go now.
Jared gonna press hard.
So compact, this 90G team.
Come on, stay positive.
We saw it in the semis against BSB. It takes something really special to get through them.
We want him left. We want him left.
Dolphins looking to put it in a blender.
D-Help, go ahead. Then you step. Go. Pitch up a little. Win the battle, Phillips. Win it now.
Isaiah with the move. Great defense by Jared, but they retain possession. And now the break. Oh. Isaiah, great footwork. Phenomenal footwork. You have to foul him to stop him, and the referee sees it.
And Rashawn putting the ball back in play. You want to see him up top.
Check
There's a
out
reason he
Rios.
scores.
Christopher.
He's taking you on. Yeah? Taking you on. Look inside. Yeah, gotta go. Gotta go.
And Rashawn in the back right now. I'm not sure if I'm loving that. Look at that beautiful pressing. Drawing a foul out of nothing here.
Rashawn looking at the ref like, what do I have to do to get myself a proper call? Probably wants a yellow from the other team.
Word.
Referee keeping the holster, the gun in the holster.
Sebastian motioning for Chris Noodles to be on deck here.
Out to Seabass. All the way from Uruguay to come here and play. He's probably been here for years. What a back heel pass.
And that man is a twinkle toes there. Must have taken some dancing classes when he was younger.
90G with their own press.
Looks like murder on the dance floor out there tonight, folks. Sebastian driving forward a little.
Oh, Seabass. I think that's his first missed pass in about 90 minutes.
Cisco getting a little.
There it is. There's that first yellow. If you had the under on yellow cards, the line was at 2.5.
And you're lost. Folks, by the way, there is no betting on this event. Strictly prohibited.
Jesse with the ball.
And they are really pressing that goalie. Look at that. Coming up quickly on him.
Big Frank.
the tank.
Big Frank with the cross. Oh, a shot from there. And the keeper needs to produce a save.
Dolphins a little frustrated with the corner call there.
Thought it was already out.
There we see again, out of their corner. 90G using that player in the back there, wherever it is.
Always resetting. Oh, great defense by Isaiah.
Knowing what happens with Frank, you got to make sure to double up. Front him and back him.
Or you just need one Isaiah, and he gets the job done there. There he is. Oh, great turn. Does it on the defense, does it on the offense. Mr. Noodles with the ball. Back to Seabass. Great control by Isaiah. They want the same thing. They're drawing up the same play here. Cisco with the ball. Cross to Noodles. Great
Beautiful.
control.
Oh!
Oh, did that touch the goalie? It did. Great save by Alex.
And Noodles with a beautiful hit on target there.
Cisco with the long-range pass all the way to Noodles.
A little bit of hands there. A little bit. Make him dance.
Mr. Consistent, Sebastian. He's driving forward. He wants to shoot.
I like that, folks. A little show before dinner, that's for sure.
You want to go to the show, you got to buy a ticket.
And folks, we're on our first time out here.
"30 minutes is done. We are in target score territory. The score is 1-1. Both teams are playing till 2. Golden goal. Next goal wins. This goal is worth $100,000.
Gotta think. First thing I'm doing if I win, picking up some bottles. Interesting fact, folks. A bunch of Dolphins are actually called a pod.
Will this pod get the job done here today against 90G? Every 3 minutes in this golden goal time, a player will come off. It'll turn into 4 and a goalie, 3 and a goalie, 2 and a goalie, and it stops at 1 and a goalie if no goals are scored. We keep going until a goal.
And the party don't stop. Huh. And folks, take this chance to maybe kick back, relax, split the G, so to speak, grab a cold one.
This game could end in a minute. It could end 15 minutes from now.
Story of my life.
The referees discussing probably what they did right, what they did wrong, what they need to improve on, how to manage this game.
And folks, let's just make sure we all know, every 3 minutes player goes off. It ends with a goalie and a player on field. No 1v1s, 2v2s at max.
So with the ball, cross to Noodles, great
Beautiful.
control! Oh, did that touch the goalie? When it gets down to that 4v4, 3v3 territory, one team that doesn't do that, the Mississauga Dolphins because they have someone like Sebastian in net who has as good a feet as any of the Elkville players.
The kind of goalie that you need at this kind of point in the game here, folks.
Yeah.
And it's something we have seen the other team do. Unfortunately, it's just going to be a question game of when they switch the goalie.
You'll see at some point Alex on the 90G team come off for a player to be a net. They risk stopping the shot stopping ability is a little down, but it's what the offense recommends. A goal needs to happen for this game to end.
Teams hyping each other up here. We got to see something special. One goal. That's all you need. Both teams still have the time out here, folks. Good use of tactical advantage if you have the right time. Honestly, GTA legacies here.
3 minutes countdown starts now before this 5v5 turns into 4v4.
Andiamo. Frank the Tank pushing him off.
Oh,
Man
he doesn't
down.
like that call.
And overboard. Can the Dolphins save one of their own?
The time does not stop, so the 3 minutes will continue during this time for the player to recover. But I think all the folks on home and here want to see this get to 4v4, 3v3, and 2v2. That's where it gets super exciting. Free kick for the Dolphins.
Frank the Tank already up there with Rios. You can tell they're going to make them press. Look at that. Look at that. Like a machine, this team knows what they're doing.
Both teams playing very conservative. They don't want to risk the mistake that would cause them to lose 100, but they also have to risk it to gain it.
Frank the Tank leading the line here. Not going to let Sebastian shoot too comfortably. I know I wouldn't.
Oh, what a turn by Rashawn. Great defense by Andy.
The man who almost knew what was going to happen intercepted that missile. You're going to see Frank press Sebastian again and again because you do not want to let that man shoot. There you go. There we go.
Oh, a little too high. The ceilings are low at this hangar facility. And it's a free kick every time it hits that top mesh.
Dim the lights, folks. Show's about to begin.
Frank, this is his spot. This is what he likes. What a turn by Frank. Earns himself a corner.
And folks, I just want to tell you all, I'm dying to say boom goes the dynamite with that first goal.
Frank scored the first. He also scored 2, including the golden goal winner in the semifinals. So he does put the team on his back.
We're seeing a bit of a mismatch here. Frank the Tank getting covered. Potentially ball in the air could be an easy one for him. Let's see.
Switched off, so now Noodles is covering Frank.
Jamali looking to take him on.
Phenomenal defense.
And Rashawn up top now, looking to score that goal that changes the course of this weekend for them. From going home to booking a booth and bottle. And look at that pressing. Looking to capitalize here. Rios.
Oh.
Andy.
Oh.
Just takes one shot, folks. Just takes one shot.
Probably coming down to the end of that first 3 minutes, and you really want possession because as players come off, you'll have more space, and the advantage goes to whoever holds the ball. Andy with it. What a shot! Nobody saw that.
And we're hearing the fans cheer here.
And now they lose possession. Mississauga Dolphins has the ball when it's 4v4, 4 and a goalie.
Let the good times roll, folks. Keep the drinks cold. The vibes immaculate. Definition of a good weekend for me.
Rios, the player coming off for 9DG.
Apologize, folks, if you heard some inappropriate language. This is a PG event, but it is a live one.
Back to Sebastian. He was the goal scorer in the semifinals. his goal took.
Jason looking to cut off that pass to Cisco because you do not want him having the ball.
Lewis with the ball. Oh, not a bad cross. Nobody there. Rashawn closer to the goalie.
90G really capturing how to defend here. It's almost like a textbook display.
Back to Alex. Alex still in net. I think when they go to 3 and a goalie is when they'll do the goalie change.
Frank coming back in. I thought tanks need a lot of maintenance.
The player on 90G warming up to go in net. Marco putting on a penny on the sidelines. You're going to see Alex get out of the net. Rios holding it up. Nobody better at holding up the ball than Rios. Frank might give him a run for his money, but Rios is there. They're going to walk it to the sideline so they can make a seamless switch, and Rashawn picks up on it and doesn't let him. Look at this, Rashawn! Oh. This is where they'll do it.
Tasty look.
Oh, Johnny Williams not comfortable switching the goalie yet.
Frank the Tank just turn.
Oh, here we go. Here we
Oh,
go. 2 on
counter
1
here.
for $100,000. Oh.
You're gonna have to do better than that against Alex here, folks.
And that's what you give up when you don't have Alex in net. What a save. He saved his team a chance. All the way back to Sebastian.
One of them's gonna press him. You can tell. They don't want to let him shoot freely. But he's got license to kill.
Cisco back in the mix.
He's applied for all the permits. He's ready to go.
Seabass. Seabass.
Seabass.
Here it is.
Folks, I'm on the edge of my seat here. Edging until tomorrow. Andy gonna step soon because Sebastian is not the guy you want to let shoot.
In the running for MVP, Sebastian.
Look at this pot of Dolphins. It's ragtag misfits. And a little push here. Both teams looking to complain.
They like it. They like it. Everyone knows what they're doing. Sebastian.
Lining up here.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Folks,
They're
you are
complaining.
missing out if you're not here in person, because let me tell you, the vibes are right.
Here we go. It is now 3 and a goalie. 3 and a goalie. Andy is coming off, and the goalie change is happening now with 90G holding possession. Speaking of basketball, Mississauga Dolphins has a basketball league. And if you're interested, search them up on Google. You'll see Marco in the penny. He is now the goalie. No gloves. He doesn't need them because they're going to go for the kill right now.
Is he going to do it? Looking back to Jamala here. Going to pick the ball up.
Shamali,
Rethink what they're doing.
he's the quarterback. He's going to make it happen. And it's a slow, slow kill. Patience. The old hunting ground. Oh, goodness gracious.
And look at that. Look at that. He
The
took a
keeper's
shot.
running off.
And Dolphins coach here asking for a card. Not happy with the subs.
An accurate sub. You need to be within a meter of the sideline to make a sub, but
Chris Noodles here looking forward. 100K looking forward, not looking back. You're not going to find the answers in the past, folks.
this is the stage Mississauga Dolphins scored their goal. It was in this type of scenario in the semis. They gave it to Sebastian. Sebastian had that right-footed shot. And
They
this is
open
what
it
they're
up
trying
here.
to tee up.
Like a can of tuna. Look at that. Jason pressing. Making him cough it up here. Let's see. Jason working an overdrive. Give him some electrolytes, that's right. Jason
Oh, they're
pressing.
pressing.
Oh,
And they'll do this all day. This is the stage where you just want possession as people keep coming off the field.
Sebastian here looking for that opening.
It can
Through
get
the fishnet.
They can get to one and a goalie, and they both play so high. It's 2v1 basically.
And Isaiah picking up the ball here. Let's see if they can change something. Jason moving around like a fishnet, covering the whole field here, it feels like.
The defenders on 9DG, Jason, Chamali, Rios.
Inviting that pass out.
All very experienced players. Cisco.
Oh, gosh. Oh, he
slid.
Chris
That's
Noodles
a
here
slide
taking
tackle.
Oh.
It's a yellow. It's a yellow card.
Folks, Sebastian with the yellow card, but no man down now, unfortunately. The Dolphins a little frustrated here.
The smartest yellow card you could make, to be fair. I don't like when yellow cards happen, but for $100 grand, you gotta do it. You'd be upset at Sebastian if he didn't.
Folks, emotions really coming to a boil here. Like milk for my baby.
Cisco thinking he got fouled. Ref didn't think so. Then there's a break, a 2-on-0 basically. And Sebastian did what he needed to do.
And coach is arguing here in front of us, folks. Got a first-class seat for that. I got a ticket to fly. Johnny Williams making sure everyone hears him. Jamali passing it forward. Marco and him working in tandem.
This is what they're perfect at.
Rios out wide.
You get the feeling they're either going to score here or get scored on here. Because you lose it, it's an open net.
You got to lose it or use it. I'm looking for that opening. Isaiah pressing.
Should have one-timed it there.
And that's why Marco's out there right now working as the goalie, because that man can get out of anything.
Put it, rolled it over to his left foot.
Rios! Frank!
Oh!
Oh!
No, Frank!
Mishit, unfortunately, here, folks.
Oh, goodness gracious, he knows it. The ball flicked over his foot as he rolled it. He's done that 100 times.
Andy coming in the mix here.
Another player off. It's 2 and a goalie against 2 and a goalie. And you got Sebastian out. It's going to look like a 3-on-2.
Chris Noodles picking up the ball here. Looking for Sebas. Look at that. Wide open. Andy and Chamali in the defensive work here. It's a lot of work to cover.
Look at all of this space.
Look at that. Andy looking like he's going to have to run forward soon. Andy going to lock that down.
They've got Cisco, they've got Seabass, and they've got the Noodles.
You're not getting past him too easily.
3 of the most technically gifted individuals on this Dolphins team.
Andy teasing that out. Do you want to go wide? Do you
want
The Dolphins!
He's got dumps like a truck. Cisco!
And folks,
it's pandemonium here. They've just won $100,000.
Malice in the Palace here, folks.
That Mississauga Dolphins team, when they get to all that space, when it's 3-on-3.
And they took over here. Chris Noodles getting a lot of love from the fans. They've already got to be thinking, hey, where do we deposit that check?
You put your money in times like this, the team with the better goalie who has better feet. And that was Sebastian. But my goodness, Cisco made it happen. Rolling it on the touchline. Roll, turn. Golazo.
And the Dolphins swim.
Oh,
they got out of that fishnet, that's for sure.
They did it. Folks, you can continue to stay. We have an award ceremony. We're going to present the big check. I don't know if you could take that one to a bank.
Not considered legal tender. For demonstrative purposes only here, folks.
Probably a wire transfer happening after. Decided to go against crypto and wanted actual Canadian dollars. And that's what they'll get. My goodness gracious. Chad, if we can get a few players on here, we will try.
Chad, if we can get a couple hearts dropped, that'd be fantastic. My livelihood depends on it.
Cisco shaking the hands of everyone.
And 9DG heartbroken, unfortunately. Team that really showed fantastic gameplay throughout the tournament, unfortunately.
Oh, to be that close to $100,000.
Great team. Great coaching. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
This Dolphins team was resilient. They have been down 3 times.
Look at the Dolphins.
In the
jubilation.
The round of 16, they were down by 2, won 6-2. In the semifinals, they were down 1-0, won that game as well. And in this game, 9DG scored here first. We're going to show a replay of this goal real soon. And here we go. Oh, Cisco shaking. A little roll.
Shake and bake there.
A little roll. Roof Daddy. Oh my goodness, what a goal.
How do you stop that, folks?
Is TFC watching, and is Cisco available?
Unfortunate. Heart's broken. We got more time here for you folks. Medal presentation. Man of the match, man of the tournament, golden goal, goalie of the tournament as well. Stay tuned. Folks, we're seeing the commemorative check being delivered out here. Not sure which bank can accept that or cash that. None in Canada, that's for sure. Camera angle not able to get a clear shot of the players here. Unfortunately, the fans are a little too hyped. But look at that celebration. Boy, you wish you were a part of that, don't you? Didn't get the call, though. And look at that there, folks. Life's changed. Unfortunate. Medal's getting passed out here.
Honestly, GTA's legacy's here.